everyone. This is Kama with the online talk show Pursuing Your Passion. And today my guest is Arsenal E Vega. He is a artist, and I want you to introduce yourself to my audience and tell them exactly what you do.
How you doing out there? Yes, my name is Arsenal E Vega. I am an artist. I like to go by. I'm a hip hop artist to hip hop music, but more or less I'm an artist.
Now, what made you get into hip hop?
Oh, I grew up in the Bronx, so hip hop was always surrounding me. Um, More or less, as growing up as a kid, I'm really big into. I was really into music. Period, no matter what genre it was. And honestly, because I can't really sing well, hip hop was a good way for me to still express my artistic viewpoints on life and growing up in a big city.
Okay, I guess maybe that's the part I need to do since I can't sing well. Maybe I need to get into hip hop too.
Yeah, it's a good it's a good alternative. It's a good alternative. Yeah, I really
Well,
enjoy it. It's a great passion. It's passion in music.
and why don't you let us know, how did you get started with hip hop? And what is it that you mainly, what is your music about?
Um, I got started in hip hop mainly at first, like I said, because I felt like I wanted to do music so much, but there wasn't an outlet for me, being that I have good vocals. So I just started to get into a different genre, which was hip hop at the time, and I said, you know what, this is a good outlet for me. So I decided to do that, and when I decided to do that, it just grew into something more passionate than I ever thought it could be. So now I'm in love with it. I'm infatuated with it. Now, as far as what my music sounds like, I can't genreize it in that sense. I mean, I can call it hip hop, of course, but as far as what I talk about, I don't really talk about anything I think that can pertain to a type. Like, I'm not a gangster rapper. I'm not a comment. I'm not a political rapper. I'm just me. So everything I talk about is genuine. It's who I am. It's what I'm going through in life. So I guess the best way to describe it would be like real life music. It's just me. So most people might not get it all the time right away, and some will because they're going through the same thing that I'm going through. So I like to really express what's going on in my story. So that's what my music is mostly about.
So what, so you believe that that's what's going to stand you out from the others, because you just talk about you and real life information about you.
Yeah, I mean, that's everybody's their own snowflake. You can't, no one's alike. So that's definitely gonna always make me different. Of course, I have generic music to a point. Things that people like to hear, club sounding. So it's not like I have everything. I don't want people to feel like, oh man, he's only talking about himself. I don't want to hear it. I speak about what's real, what I'm going through, and a lot of my life experiences and developments as a human, as a man, I speak on, and I tell her how it is. And I know a lot of people are going through the similar things, maybe not the exact same ways. So I think that definitely is what's going to stand me out above everybody else, with the constant same mentality of a gangster, and really that's it. That's all everybody wants to be a gangster. I just want to be me.
Now, what do you want people to get from your music when they hear it?
I want them to get I want them to hear what I've gone through for experience, to understand what they should do to be better. I want to help them learn with me while I'm going through what I'm going through. So when you listen to my music, I want you to say, man, I understand, or maybe I don't, but I'm going to in time. And I'm going to avoid that situation, even though he went through it this type of way. And that's good to bad. Maybe I did something good and I'm talking about it in a good way. That doesn't mean you should do the same thing I did to be good. You should be better. I mean, that's why I have a son, and that's what I tell him. I say, I want you to be better than me in all ways, in all fashions. I want you to be taller. I want you to be faster, stronger, smarter. And the only way you can do that is by learning from what I did and growing the way, in the best way you can from my mistakes. And that's what I want my music to explain.
And that's something that I think is awesome, because whenever you do something, you have to put you in it, and you have to think about yourself, and you have to think even greater than what others may think, and think even greater than even what you may even think, and not think that you have a limit to where it is that you're
Yeah,
trying to go with your life, no matter what it is in life. Now,
exactly.
are you doing other things other than music? Are you producing? You make your own beats? How does it,
Uh,
you write your own music?
I write everything you hear. I write. That's the first thing because I know a lot of people out there don't write their own material.
No.
Everything I write, and I don't really produce anymore. I was, but I am more into acting now. So I have a lot of little things that I'm doing acting wise, which is very
Okay.
interesting. It's a new thing for me. And I spend most of my time I spend between management of me as an artist and also acting. So that's my side hustle. I'm trying to be a better Will Smith, if possible.
Oh, well, you know what? Anything's possible. You know, it's your life, it's your dream. You can do whatever you want to. Like I said, there is no limits. I don't even say sky's the limit. I believe I can go over and beyond the
Yeah.
sky. So there's something beyond the sky, so you can go over and beyond. Are you taking acting lessons currently right now? Are you auditioning for roles? What are you doing to get yourself out there?
To get myself out there, I have a director. His name is two directors, Freddie and Mike, and they have this series that I'm dealing with them in. It's called Living in a Dead World. People can check out the demo for it. It's on YouTube now.
Okay.
And they produced and directed my last. Well, actually, I produced one, but they directed my last two music videos. And in those videos, Rose Gold and Turned Up, it's real acting. Like I did a lot of acting in those videos, and so I'm trying to do more hands-on stuff than actual classes.
Hmm.
So I can get the real experience, and plus it benefits me as an artist to be able to venture out into something different. Like just like my music is different, it's about me. My music videos reflect the same thing. It's about what I see, what I envision, how my mind speaks out to this song in particular, and what I would do, and that's what I do. I don't have I don't have no videos with me standing in front of my building, rapping or or anything like that. Everything is well concept out and has a story to it that's being told that you actually have to watch from the beginning to the end to understand what's going on. So
But I,
that's more
well, what
that's where I'm getting
overall
my I'm
and
sorry.
overall, where do you see yourself within the next, let's just say 5 to 10 year? Where do you see yourself going? Do you see yourself in movies, on the mainstream? Where do you see yourself going?
In the next 5 to 10 years, I'm hoping that first I'm healthy, of course, and still breathing.
Yes.
Um, and I'm hoping to have at least one more kid with my wife, and everything else I don't see it because it's not something for me to see right now. It's for me to experience. So I don't like to like really push myself and say, "Oh, I see myself here," because sometimes when you do that, you set expectations for yourself and you can't meet it. I'd rather just enjoy the journey as it comes and see what happens and hope for the best. I mean, what I would like to see, of course, is what everybody would want to see: success, fame, fortune. But then again, family's more than enough for me right now. And just being able to do these little things on the side and have fun with it is a great experience. And I hope to continue with that journey and see where it takes me.
Wow. And one more thing before I let you go, I want to know, where does your name come from?
Oh, that was that was something that was well thought out. I do a lot of research on everything I do. So at first, my name was funny. This is probably be the first time I speak on this too. At first, my name was Shadow when I was younger. Then I went to Arsenal because I felt like that was too dark of a name. And then I thought about why would I call myself Arsenal, and I realized that I had so much potential, so much to offer, like an arsenal. An arsenal carries a lot of different weapons and not just one weapon. And then
Mhm.
I had to come up with more to it. I said it couldn't just be that simple, so I decided to add on the E to just mean whatever I decided I wanted to mean. Excellent, extraordinary, whatever E word I felt like putting in there at times. And then I added the Vega to give a sense of what I am. I'm half black and half Puerto Rican, so I wanted to keep the Spanish side of me alive to let people know that it's more than just one thing. It's not always, a lot of people see hip hop artists and think, oh, he got to be black or he got to be something like that. I want to show that it's more than that. Hip hop is not a race set. It's everybody. So
Mhm.
that's how I came up with the name Arsenal E Vega. I felt like I had to impact everything. That's why I like people to put it all together at all times, so I can show respect to all aspects of me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay,
Thank you.
well, one more thing, really, before I let you go. I'm going to read something that you put. You said, "In my mind, you're only as good as you decide you want to be." So on
Yes.
that note, I want you to just kind of elaborate that a little bit. Give us your contact information and how we can get in contact with you.
I think it speaks for itself, and it's what I'm teaching my son and what I'm living by. You're only as good as you set yourself to be. If you feel as if you're not going to be successful, I've learned in life, when you doubt in yourself and in turn, or even set too much high expectation for yourself, you don't achieve it. So you have to feel who you are, know who you are, and expect that everybody else is going to respect who you are. Don't expect nothing less, and you'll be successful. But if you don't put that in your mind, you put yourself and you doubt yourself, you put yourself down and contradict who you are, then you're not going to be successful. So that's why I said that. You're only as good as you want yourself to be. If you don't want yourself to be good, you won't be good. It's as simple as that.
Wow. All right. And then also let us know how we can get in contact you and follow you and where we can find your music.
Yes. You can follow me on Twitter at I am King Vega. Also, please be known. My new single "Chillin" is gonna drop September 2nd. It will be on all major digital stores. Um, and basically, Twitter's my main contact. I mean, I have a whole bunch of links other than that, like my Facebook and everything else. But I want more people to come to Twitter. That way they can chat with me. You can ask me questions. It's more interactive. It's more easier to get in contact. So from there, you get all my other information as well. But yes, follow me on Twitter at I am King Vega. The new single comes out on September 2nd. It's called Chillin'. I know you people will love it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, and I love your vision and what you're doing. I love the fact that you're putting your family first. That is, to me, that's one of the most important things, because that's where your support comes in, and then you're teaching your son some great principles in life. So, may God bless you
Funny,
for doing.
funny thing that you said that. We actually leaving September 2nd to go to Disney World, and that's the same day that my single comes out.
Oh, okay.
So
So
while
you
I
have
while
some
I'm
good.
on my plane flying out, there will be everybody will get an opportunity to hear the new song. Or you can hear it on some of the radio stations already, but you get to pick it up.
All right. Sounds great. And you guys enjoy that trip. I'm hoping to take my kids there next year, next summer. We're having a family
It's a
reunion in
must.
Florida. So yeah, that's what I said. I have to do it. I have to do it.
Yes,
And
yes.
for
We go
those
every
that,
year.
oh, that
Yeah,
makes
it's my
it better.
yeah.
Well,
That's our time.
pushing with that. Keep pushing. Don't give up on that. Always put your family first. Always take that time out for them, because it means so much, especially in the direction you're going with your acting and with your music. I know that can pull things apart. I'm actually a
Yeah,
director of a gospel play, and I do some acting in it. And I've been doing
it's
this for
hard.
4 years now. Yes, it is not easy at all. It is not easy. So keep focused, and I know you're
But
gonna.
I got to really supporting.
Oh, did we lose you?
My son loves my songs. My wife.
I think we may have lost you for a second. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I think we lost him for a second, but if he gets on, I guess he'll be able to pick back up from there. But for those that are watching, again, make sure that you get in contact with Arsenal E Vega. I'll have his information posted, and if you want more information from me, you can go to commaspeaks.com. There you can book me. You can for speaking engagements. You can also possibly be a guest on my show, and continue to pursue your passion in life. And also you can follow me on all social media: Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Google Plus. I'm everywhere under Comma Speaks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Arsenal E Vega wasn't able to get back on. It looks like he may have been dropped off, but because make sure you support him September 2nd as his album drop. And remember, no matter what you do in life, always pursue your passion.